Hello everyone and welcome back to our next episode in our Build a Freighter Let's Build thing that we're doing. Yeah. Anyway, so we start off with finalizing where the engines are going to be, hooking them up with the pipe system, and then we get to work kind of organically straight onto the outer hull of the thing. And it wasn't planned. I didn't plan to start the outer hull today. I actually wanted to get a little more on the inside done before I actually dove into it, but it was very organic, so I liked it. And at the end, we know where we're going to place the rear nacelle retool thing. So that's really cool. I'm glad I know where that is. We run into a lot of slant and angle complications somewhere in the middle. We spent probably half the episode or something trying to figure out this one angle. So it was just one of the things I wanted to get done. I knew the angle I was going for, I knew the general look. I want it to be very plain, like it's a freighter. There's nothing special about it, there's not a ton of detail on the outside. It's basically a metal tube to transport a bulk of goods from one place to another. So that's the kind of ideals I'm going for with the outside. So that's why it's going to be very simple. I imagine a lot of people won't like that it's simpler and not detailed on the outside. Obviously, this is a first pass. We will come back and put a little bit of detail on the outside, but all in all, I'm going for a very, I think it's like Desert of Brackery, the Homeworld series. The Homeworld series look, it's very large, flat areas kind of look to it. So that's basically all I got to say. I hope you guys will enjoy this episode, and I'll see you guys in the live section. Alrighty, well, here we are with what we have of the shell, anyway. So, I started off working on the engines, making them longer. I was gonna make, like, bespoke nacelle kind of things for them. Kind of thing, like, kind of like a tube for each of them. But after I got kind of building around them, I really liked what I got. I wasn't convinced of the curve on the bottom, so that's why I copied it up here. I still have a lot of work to do as far as modeling in here, because you can't do too much detail when you have to work with this kind of a corner. Like that. So it's going to be interesting. I was thinking to make this to this slanted, but we'll have to see. That probably won't be for a couple episodes still. After I got up here, I noticed that I wanted it to keep flowing, not have a giant dip here for the window, because it used to face that way. So now we have our two windows. I think that'll be really cool for just kind of the area it is. And I think next episode we will be rebuilding the bridge, because the bridge needs help. And I just couldn't convince myself that I like the bridge. As I said in the previous episode, I think I like the shapes. Like, I like the area we have here. I like there's space in the middle, like the door shapes and this weird loop up top. But as far as the overall shape of it, no, it's terrible. So that we have our framework to work with. We have a lot more pre-built guides. We know where we're going now. So we know what kind of shapes we should get, and it's not this triple angle thing. That's just terrible. So we're probably going to do something with continuing this kind of shape, but hopefully make it a little bit nicer, not just a blunt nose. And then we can finish up the, what is that called? The outer shell. And I did leave a ton of room everywhere. Like, these are going to be used for piping and for systems and just basically unnecessary space. We can also stick some cargo in places like this. Will be a big void on either side, so we can stick some cargo maybe there. So I've noticed a couple of not so great bits. This, I don't know why I thought that this would be even, but this is 16 across. And this is, well, that's 16 across too, but my point is, wait, is it just not, no. Okay, so this can't be centered because it's 2 blocks. 16 is even, and we have an odd ship, because the ship center is on this block. So that center's there, or the door center on these two, ship center's here. So it's off by 0.5 meters. Or no, it's off by half a meter. Because it's technically this edge. Wah! That's not what I wanted. That was F8. Thank you. Back to where we were. Okay, up here. 0, thank you. Okay, so the distance from this edge to here, half a block is a quarter meter. So 0.25 meters is how much we're off technically. Other than that, it was a really good build. Can't wait for the next episode. Even though I always end up recording these way too late. So hopefully the next episode goes a lot better as far as timing, because it's now currently Monday evening and this goes out in a matter of hours. So I gotta get this done and throw it all into the editor. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I enjoyed making it. Don't forget, if you did like it, to like the video and subscribe, and make sure to share it with more people who like this kind of content. And another thing, last thing before I go, if you guys have any ideas, photos, pins, concept art, anything you want to send me for ideas for this bridge, I'd love to see them. There's just, I got very little idea of how we're going to do this bridge. And I probably won't know till we're in the middle of the next episode, so any help is much appreciated, and I look forward to seeing any of those ideas. But as I said, I enjoyed making this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.